When you're good, you're good. When you're hot, you're hot. Look at this. Just turns around Young, does Fines Taylor, just guns it in there, beats the cornerback.
Meanwhile, Tom Rathman from 2 yards out for the second 49er touchdown. As for the Eagles score, Jim McMahon's work.
Yeah, this is nice stuff here. Watch this. This guy goes in motion. That takes this cornerback with him. McMahon says, oh, boy, we got man-to-man coverage by Romanowski on Byers out of the backfield. So I'll send him down the sideline. No way will 53 be able to cover him. McMahon does an excellent job. Notice this, Greg. I know you like this. Look at the ball already cocked, ready to go, and there's some hand fighting going on by Romanowski on Byers. Okay, that's the first key to this. Now, the second key is it's a perfectly thrown ball, but notice Byers is looking up at the ball. Romanowski is looking at Byers. No way will he be able to defend this. All he has to do, though, is turn his head around, see the ball, and knock it down. He does not. It's a touchdown. Nice stuff.
49ers were tough on McMahon in the first half. He is questionable for the second half now, and as we watch them prepare for the second half, Jeff Kemp is warming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. They trail the Niners 14-7 at halftime. Halftime at Fulton County Stadium in Atlanta, the Falcons are having a field day. Chris Miller in particular against the L.A. Rams. John Robinson brings his squad in, and he runs into a hot quarterback today in Chris Miller.
Yeah, when he's good, Greg. Look at this. Looks to the right. First receiver covered. Second one covered. Third one back of the end zone. Hello, touchdown. I like this.
Floyd Dixon on the receiving end. And then Pat Chaffey from 5 yards out gets the first rushing touchdown of the season for the Atlanta Falcons. Miller added a 20-yard touchdown pass to Andre Rison. It's 21-0 Falcons at halftime. They're also at halftime in Tampa, where the Bucs are trailing the Packers 13-0, 5 Tampa Bay turnovers in the first half there. And Warren Moon is having a field day against the Cincinnati Bengal defense. 3 touchdown passes for Moon, 23-0 Houston as they approach halftime in the House of Pain. A reminder for you, CBS Sports brings you Game 7 of the 1991 World Series tonight beginning at 8 o'clock Eastern Time with Pat O'Brien and Baseball 91. Atlanta will send right-hander John Smoltz to the mound. Minnesota will counter with right-hander Jack Morris. And the NFL Today continues here on CBS after this word from your local station.
Jake's back and the fat man's hungry for justice.
You could be in serious trouble.
An innocent street kid is marked for death.
I want straight answers, and I want them now.
Jake and the fat man. Then she was the victim of a brutal attack. But what if someone tried again? People are fed up and fighting back. The return of 48 Hours and Jake and the Fat Man Wednesday.
Freeze!
She was framed and convicted.
I'm innocent.
The true story of a woman behind bars.
I'm watching you.
Fighting for her freedom. Cheryl Land, locked up Tuesday.
This is CBS. Have you seen what's new at your Ford dealer?
Have you?
The best-selling car of the 80s, Ford Escort, is now improved for the 90s.
Have you?
The ride is smoother, the handling more precise, and for about $9,000, you can get one equipped. The 92 Ford Escort at your Tidewater Ford dealer now.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Contrary to popular belief, there's more to International House of Pancakes than just pancakes. For instance, we serve juicy golden chicken, tremendous salads and sandwiches, steaks, seafood, omelets.
Now try the $6.99 12-ounce T-bone steak and eggs breakfast. Or the $6.99 12-ounce T-bone dinner. Served all day, every day.
The International House of not just pancakes.
On the issue of abortion, Ken Stoley wants to limit women's right to choose. In fact, the nation's leading anti-choice advocate, TV evangelist Pat Robertson, is his major financial supporter. And Ken Stoley has been endorsed by the most radical anti-abortion group in the country. Don't let Ken Stoley turn back the clock on women's rights. The choice is clear. Sonny Stallings trusts women, not the government, to make the most personal decisions in their lives. Re-elect Sonny Stallings, the right combination of courage and common sense.
Don't miss the Sports Machine tonight, right after News 3.
The Saints lead the Bears at the half at the Superdome. 2 field goals by Butler for the Bears. Touchdown to Turner and a 60-yard field goal by Anderson.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do it. Why shouldn't I? I'm the one who has to look at myself in the mirror every morning. So before I lose another hair, I'm going to the doctor. I know doctors have treatment programs that are proven to work. More guys are trying them every day. I'm not bad now. But I wouldn't mind looking better.
Your doctor can really do something about hair loss. So see your doctor or call this toll-free number.
These 91s are here to remind you McDonald's McLean Deluxe is 91% fat-free.
No, we're not.
But you're all 91s.
Brain surgeon? Not. We're here because McLean Deluxe is 100% delicious. With the Diet Coke, it even satisfies Big Jeff Right. Right?
Right. It's 100% delicious. So why 91s? And then again, why not? The unforgettable taste of McLean Deluxe at McDonald's today.
Of all the trucks in its class, only Chevy S10 Blazer gives you four-wheel anti-lock brakes standard, which helps you steer through a curve while braking. Without it, you don't have as much control. And why should that be important to you? Because in the real world, safety doesn't have to be an option. Chevy trucks.
Standing arrow straight.
The trucks you can depend on. The trucks that last.
Trading places with your twin is a scream.
Let's check your reflexes.
Boom! But who is who?
You're under arrest. Spread 'em.
Northern Exposure Monday.
How's so fast? I could turn out the light in the bedroom and be in bed before the room got dark. I like a full-figured lady like you, honey. That way, if we lose the house, we can live in your bloomers. Well, when you're knocking on the gates of heaven, you better stay on good terms with the doorman.
CBS Sports coverage of the National Football League is sponsored by Chevrolet, the heartbeat of America, the cars more people depend on. Norelco patented lift and cut shavers. We make close comfortable. And by the American Express card. Membership has its privileges.
In New Orleans, at the Superdome, the Saints lead the Bears 10-6 at the half. It has been a first half dominated by defense.
Well, I think the big thing is you see that the Saints have been able to get a little passing. You see they've passed for 131 yards, and I think this is a big number here that the Bears have only been able to pass for 5 yards. Jim Harbaugh has only completed 2 passes. So if the Bears are going to get back into this, they're going to have some more success with the passing game. Now, talking about the passing game, this was the Saints' touchdown. Remember, it came on a blitz. Boom, he hit Floyd Turner, and then he just ran it into the end zone.
From 65 yards out. And on the last play of the first half, Morten Andersen from 60 yards away. That ties the second longest field goal in NFL history. Ties Steve Cox when he was with Cleveland. Of course, Tom Dempsey, when he was with the Saints, holds the record of 63 at Tulane Stadium.
Well, you know, we talked about this game before, that the Saints and the Bears are kind of that way, too. This isn't a real offensive machine we're seeing here. These are two good teams that are based on the kicking game, the defense, and then the offense is the third thing. And that's exactly what it is. We watched Morten Andersen tee up the ball here. We're watching the best kicker in the NFL. And it may boil down to that. It may boil down to just those two things. Forget the offenses. It may boil down to defenses and these two kickers.